In 2023, it feels like there's so many ways to make money, and we're always seeing influencers online promoting the next big thing, whether that's Amazon dropshipping, whether that's social media marketing. It feels like the list is endless, and every day something else comes out that people can profit on and people can hit 10K a month on. I'm not going to sit here and just say that it's all just a complete scam. There is often truth to what these guys say, but I think the main problem that I see is they just make it look way too easy, and in reality it's not really like that. So it got me thinking as to some of the ways that I make money, and over the years I've been diving into different things, I've been exploring different opportunities. In this video, I want to break down some of the main ways that I make money in 2023. Hopefully you get some value from it, and if you have any questions, please just leave them below and I will do my best to get back to everyone. So I'd say my number one income at the moment is content creation. So I work with a lot of different types of brands. I create videos for them. I work with dentists, aesthetic clinics, law firms, accountants. I work with a lot of different types of brands, and I haven't really niched down, but I feel like because I stay in Glasgow, it's not a massive place, so if I niche down, I could be shooting myself in the foot and only working with a very select few businesses. So I do try to keep things quite broad, but it has been good because now I'd say I'm quite a versatile videographer. Content creation is a really cool space and there is a lot of money to be made, but I'd say it is a lot harder now because there's so much competition, and the industry is quite easy to access because of the fact that cameras are getting cheaper. You can start using your mobile phones that are capable of filming in 4K. You can use apps like CapCut that will literally like do all these crazy effects in 2 seconds that would take you like 2 hours on the computer. So I feel like it is a lot easier now to get into the industry, but because there's so many more people getting involved, it means that you have to make your work stand out. That is something that even still I'm working on. I feel like there's certain areas of my video production that I feel like I'm not 100% amazing at, and I wouldn't even say I'm amazing at any part of video production. I'm still learning, I'm still growing. Although I've been at it for a good few years now, you're never really going to get to where you want. It's always just an uphill kind of battle, trying to learn new things, trying to expand your knowledge and get better. My next income stream would be development. So at my agency Vibe, we develop apps and websites for our clients. So although I don't really do much of the day-to-day coding and development anymore, I feel like I'm leading a lot of the projects and making sure things are getting done and making sure that deadlines are being hit and the client's happy throughout the full experience. If I'm going to offer development services, and I'm doing 10 million different things, I'm making videos, I'm designing logos, I'm just doing so many different things, even just like this YouTube video. I feel like my hand is just in so many different places, so why should I focus on developing someone's app when I can pay someone to do it that literally does it every single day for a living, you know? So that was kind of the thought process behind that, and over time I've been able to kind of accumulate a really good team when it comes to developing apps and experiences and websites. I've just kind of stuck with them. I'm happy, they're happy, they get paid really well, and obviously, yeah, it works well for everyone. But what you do find is even if you start off not really knowing much about development, as time goes on and after you've worked with clients and you've faced certain roadblocks and certain things need debugged, you end up actually learning a lot behind the scenes as well. So it's a really cool way to even like learn the industry as well. I wouldn't say it's a good idea to like go into the industry and like not know anything about development or how websites should be and how websites should perform, because that's asking for trouble. You still need to have some sort of understanding of how a website works, how an app works, and then if you want to pass the actual practical coding to someone else, a contractor or an in-house employee, then you can, but it is good to have the fundamentals down for sure. My third income stream would be design. So I do a lot of different types of design for different types of businesses. This can range anywhere between business cards, logos, banners, billboards, digital screens. The list goes on, and I think that's why design is an amazing skill to have under your belt, because there's just so much design getting done everywhere around you. There's design, like you go out, you'll see a bus with some sort of design on it, you'll see a billboard with some sort of design on it. So I feel like design is a really sought after skill, and it's really cool to obviously be able to know what looks good and how certain texts and fonts can work together. It also works quite well with my last point about development as well, because it means that I know what a good website should look like, I know how things should be laid out, so I can make sure everything's getting done to a good degree. And I think design in general is just such a versatile skill to have, because I just feel like design fits into so many aspects of our life. Even when I got this office, I was looking at interior design, I was trying to work out where I wanted to put things. So getting familiar with these types of things can be super helpful. I'm nowhere where I want to be yet. I'm still obviously growing, I'm still building, but as a lot of people say, sometimes it's about enjoying the actual experience and the journey rather than the end goal, you know? So I'm currently just enjoying myself, I'm doing my thing. And another thing that I want to highlight is, as much as it's important to be chasing the next big thing when it comes to work, make sure you allocate time for yourself as well. And what I've been trying to do more of is just having that separation between work and pleasure. Even just being able to record these YouTube videos is a good way for me to just disconnect and relax. And it's not something I get to do too much of these days. Your mental well-being has to be on point, because if your mental well-being isn't on point, then nothing's going to be on point. So if you look after yourself, then you'll be able to perform at a higher level. So these are just some of the ways that I make money, some of the things that have worked for me over the years. I didn't really want to dive too much into like the details of how much I make from each of these things, because it is, first of all, a bit personal. It's not really something I 100% want to share at this point anyway. And the next point would be, it fluctuates all the time. So you can have great months, you can have bad months, and for me to just drop some sort of figure, it just wouldn't really be a true representation of what it's like. But all I will say is I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm in a good position, and I'm just constantly growing and trying to become a better individual. I know this is a little bit of a different type of video, and I just got back from Rome, so I'm a little bit ill and just a little bit jet lagged. Even though it's only like 2 hours away, I just feel really like run down. So if I sound a bit funny, that's probably why. But if you are here and you're watching this video, then I appreciate you. And I know I had a video go viral, so I've got a lot of people subscribed to this YouTube channel. And whether you're interested in this content or not, I'm not really sure how it's going to be, but I genuinely hope that you do enjoy it, and I'll do my best to try accommodate to what you guys want as well. So if you have any ideas or any videos that you want me to cover about my life, about being a creative, being a filmmaker, being an entrepreneur, then definitely drop it in the comments or send me a message, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.